baby. Raising hell today, okay? Bring the juice today, brother. Let's get it.
You're gonna be standing right next to me, man?
Let's go.
That's what we do now. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's do our thing now. Take off, kid. Take off, kid. Run. Far side of the chin. Step on to the side. Head for the end zone.
What a play. What a play.
What's up, Internet? Welcome to us failing.
Derrick Henry was on my team, so I'm going to go Texans, I guess.
Yeah, he's on Tennessee, though.
Oh.
You tried. You went for it. I appreciate it. This is Up the Gut. Live.
100%. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Up the Gut. I am your host, Matthew F. Ahlers, and with me is my new co-host, Clint Fitz Pro Bowl, because Patrick had to get replaced.
Hi.
Now,
Heard you've been talking about me.
no, not even a little bit. What?
Huh? What's the Fitz Pro Bowl?
You know, for all the people in the NFL with the...
Clint Fitz Pro Bowl.
But you're not in the NFL.
But that's my name.
Yeah.
You've been talking about me.
Weirdly, that is your name, but no, we're not talking about you, bro.
Weird.
Also,
So why am I here?
why are you here?
And why do I sound just like Patrick?
You look a lot like him, too.
But with hair.
With hair. That sweet, sweet mullet.
All right. Well, what's this show called?
Up the Gut.
This is Up the Gut.
Yep.
And we talk about football?
Yep.
And Pro Bowls.
Eventually.
Okay. And Fitz Pro Bowls?
Hashtag Fitz Pro Bowl.
Hashtag Fitz Pro Bowl. Send me there. All right. Well, okay. Now that we got that joke dealt with. What's up? Welcome back.
Oh.
It is Thursday. We know it is.
We
Sorry.
We told you.
We told you about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Life happens. He's traveling around the country like a jackwagon.
Yeah, just got back from Waco. Now I'm certified for other insurance type stuff.
All right. Well,
So if
more bad news for you guys.
he doesn't really have a mullet.
I don't. I won't take it off because I'm bald underneath. So bad news. We will not be on Wednesday yet again next week.
Because it's Thanksgiving. I'm going to go
Yeah.
see my parents for the week, for the holiday time and weekend and whatnot.
Matt is again leaving. So we will not have the show on.
Unfortunately, the parents live a couple hours out.
So anyway, we will be on Tuesday at 6:30. So long as we don't forget.
I won't forget.
It'll be on Matt. I'll forget.
I never forget.
He's like an elephant that way. Otherwise,
Now it's time to handle some business.
so let's hear from a word from our sponsors, partners.
And now a word from our sponsors.
Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. I was about to mix up a little batch of my favorite energy supplement. Ma. You probably can't see the letters because the can is actually kind of tiny.
What's Ma?
Ma is a fine powder with great flavors that gives you the energy boost. It's way better for you than those canned energy drinks you get. I mean, give that a whiff.
I have so much energy now.
It's not cocaine.
No, that's a good smell.
That's potent. That's the lime flavor. That's
Oh.
the green growl. That's my go-to.
That is limey.
And I figured, for business today, I'd let you guys watch me mix a batch for once.
We've talked to you guys about Ma. If you haven't bought it now, I don't know what to tell you. I had mine
I do know what to
yesterday
tell
morning.
you.
I didn't have to have it this morning because I didn't have to do anything. But yesterday, I was heading out the door, mixed my Ma, did all the work I had to do, come back so energetic. I just drove 2 hours away and picked this guy up just because.
I know you're thinking, this piece looks like cocaine. It's not. It just makes it sour.
He is souring it up.
That's right. Because what's tastier than a lime? A nice soury lime really gets that citrus kind of taste to it.
So if you guys like energy, don't like the crash, like delicious flavor, and you want to try this, Ma is so confident in what they provide.
So confident.
That they will send you the first tub for free. You just pay for shipping.
Just shipping. And most places in the U.S., unless you go with crazy first-class stuff, was like $4 maybe?
I don't remember because I bought the shaker cup too, so I could shake it and I didn't have to use the Macho Man shaker cup.
First of all, first piece.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone loved the Macho Man.
Everybody did.
I do wish this was
maybe it's white.
a licensed mock-up, but,
They're around here. Mine's dirty because I just used it, and I don't know if they run the dishwasher upstairs. But anyway, so link is in the description. Jump on down there, see if you like them all,
You will.
and then just keep ordering it because then we will get another payment from Ma.
That's right. We so far since becoming their partner, we made $18.
No.
Oh, that 9 was from before.
This is all of it.
Okay, so we've made $9.80.
80 cents. As you can tell, we have dumped it into the studio.
We've almost made a whole Hamilton on this.
Actually, if it keeps up at this rate, it'll just buy partially more Ma for us.
Woo!
Which it'll be worth it. So check out the link in the description. I mean, what do you got to lose? Try it. If you don't like it, you got a month worth of a tub. Give it to someone else. Maybe they'll like it. Then give them our promo code or our partner portal.
But when you find out you do love it, get the sour powder.
Okay, so in this show today, we're just going to give you a quick rundown. We are going to get into the not so breaking off season news. We're going to do a Here's Why segment. We will kind of recap our picks, which wasn't good. That's a spoiler alert. Then we will make our picks. We will flip and flip, and we will get out of here in time for Thursday Night Football.
Pinky's out.
Pinky out. Look at that. So before we get into the not so breaking off season news, I told you guys last week that I would start telling you the bourbon of the week for me, and it is the Duke of Bourbon because it is Duke Bourbon. It is the John Wayne of bourbon. It is delicious. It is John Wayne's bourbon. It is priced well, around $35 to $40, depending. $45 if you get it someplace in Missouri.
Yeah, he's not dead. He's still alive and making this stuff.
But this is actually made off of John Wayne's tasting notes because he was a big bourbon guy. I bet you guys couldn't have guessed that. So Duke Bourbon is my bourbon of the day today. If you guys have any suggestions of bourbons I should try on the show, I probably have it over here. If I don't, then I probably can't get it. So if you have a suggestion, hit it up in the comments. Otherwise, here we go.
This is Up the Gut Not So Breaking News. News you may have already heard. Most of the news is a lot of big names not practicing this week due to injuries and whatnot.
Hey, remember last week whenever the breaking news was OBJ to LA?
Yep.
And remember when I said how funny it would be if OBJ went there and then the Rams tanked?
Yep.
Okay. Anyway, also it's not so breaking news we got.
Well, was it Robert Wood who was in LA?
Robert Woods, yes,
Yeah.
ex-Bills.
Towards ACL.
He's out for the season.
That's what happens when you bring OBJ on. You have to sacrifice another wide receiver.
I tell you, no kidding. Like
At least it wasn't Cooper Kupp.
That's a good point. But the one thing they don't really give Robert Woods the credit for is his blocking in the run game. He's a great receiver in general, but his blocking is key. And look what happens whenever he's gone. They get smoked by the 49ers.
With all new toys.
Yeah.
Oh.
The team of destiny.
Well, even the team of destiny has to lose a few.
Apparently. To the 49ers.
But who else? You guys got an offensive lineman on COVID
Spencer
now?
Brown, who we had lost to for a couple games due to back injury. And that was the Jaguars game he was gone.
Yep.
Where Josh Allen got he probably could have filed a police report for what the Jaguars did to him. Well, Spencer Brown come back, and you guys saw what we did to the Jets. Well, Spencer Brown now is on the COVID list. Now, I don't know whether he is vaccinated or unvaccinated, but they did put him on the COVID-19 list. But he could come back if vaccinated. If he is vaccinated, he might make it back before the game Sunday.
It's possible.
If he is unvaccinated, he is not coming back Sunday.
Nope.
So,
who else? Lamar Jackson did not practice this week due to illness.
And they had made a point of saying it was not COVID related. But I tell you what, we might want to start watching that a little closer because this isn't the first time even this year he's been out for an illness.
Yep.
So he may have something going on we don't know about. Maybe it's all that juice he's taking to be fast and all that cocaine he takes to have such a physical awareness of everything around him.
Don't tell the world he does cocaine.
He's not. He still is one of the most aware people I've ever seen when running the ball.
Alvin Kamara did not practice due to an MCL sprain.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I hope he doesn't play. No, I hope he. You know what? I have to play against him in fantasy this week, so that'd be nice if he didn't. But I'd rather he played and upset a little bit and didn't play the next week.
Oh, you guys play the Saints next week?
I think that is the next game we have after our game this week.
No,
so.
You want to beat the Saints at 100%.
Nah, at this point, I'll just take what I got.
Oh,
Give me no more losses and preferably a 1 seed in the playoffs.
let's see. Chicago, Khalil Mack, and Allen Robinson did not practice.
Well, it's not like Chicago's playing for much anyway, so
That's your best offensive and best defensive player, both not practicing. In Green Bay, Rodgers, Lazard, Bakhtiari, Aaron Jones all didn't practice.
it's not like you need them.
We need Aaron Rodgers. Green Bay is such a bad team without Aaron Rodgers. I'll say it. We saw it in Kansas City.
It's true.
Like Alan Lazard, we played without Alan Lazard. 1. Aaron Jones, we played without Aaron Jones. 1.
Aaron Jones was his an ACL?
I don't know.
It was an ACL sprain, I think, is what it was originally reported as.
I don't think it was anything super. I haven't seen anything that says it's out for the rest of the year or anything.
No, I'm not saying he tore it. I'm saying he sprained it. So they've got to be careful with that because that could lead to something more.
Yeah, but that's why he didn't practice. We're probably going to see a lot of AJ Dillon this week. And Bakhtiari, we haven't had Bakhtiari all year, and we're 8-2. But yeah, if we don't have Rodgers, we're done.
All right, we're getting questions. Hold on, I wasn't even paying attention. But Bills backers of KC, they're my boys.
Mm-hmm.
So they are another podcast
Mm-hmm.
out of KC, but they focus on the Bills. I try to catch it every Tuesday, I believe, around the same time, around 6-ish, I think. He may be able to comment and tell it better. But if you get a chance, you like listening to Bills talk, they do a good job. But yes, it worries me without Brown. I don't know what to think of Bates because really without Brown at right tackle, we really haven't had much of a right side. So we'll see what they do. But I know after that Jacksonville, with what happened, they're not going to – I mean, they're going to be very aware and they're going to try some stuff out. So don't be surprised if it doesn't rotate during game, trying to find the best fit while he's gone. But
some teams have healed because in Tampa Bay, Gronk and JPP both back at practice.
Well, I mean, didn't they just lose to the football team?
Yep.
Not a football team, the football team.
Yep.
I mean, that's good because Brady always looks better with Gronk. It's been that way through his entire career. Anytime he has Gronk, he looks better.
Yep. And let's see, Cam Newton giving away 50 tickets to his first home game back in Carolina.
Woo! Well, you know what? It's not often in my life I've been happy for Cam Newton, but I've actually felt pretty good for him here. Like, good for him.
I just want to point out between Cam and Cam didn't play the whole game either, I don't believe, because
no, he barely played. He had some situations they stuck him in there.
PJ Walker is out for most of that game.
Yeah.
But between Cam coming back and Christian McCaffrey coming back, did you see how well they played against Arizona? Granted, it is Arizona that I believe was still missing their pocket quarterback.
I don't think Hopkins was in.
Yeah, and
it was not good though.
But
yeah. At this point, I am not going to sit there and be like, "Oh, that team must not be good because they lost to this team."
No,
because everybody's losing to everybody at this point, and it's killing our picks here.
That's not what I'm getting at. I
get that.
Look how much better Carolina played with a healthy Christian McCaffrey.
Could you imagine with a healthy Christian McCaffrey and a healthy Sam Darnold? My God, that team would be unstoppable.
It'd be the 3-0 Panthers all over again.
That's what I'm telling you. Just like them talented 3-0 Broncos, who somebody trusted.
And last but not least, Sean Payton, coach of the New Orleans Saints, is suggesting that maybe taunting is being over-officiated.
What?
Yeah.
Like the refs are using it to dictate, to shove themselves in and affect the results of a game?
Possibly.
How they're using opinions based off of very little to decide whether or not that is Sean Payton, how dare you? Or maybe I 100% agree with you and I think it's stupid. Taunting should be a very, very obvious thing. There should be a minimal amount of taunting allowed because it's a competitive atmosphere. Just like whenever I school him on the Denver stuff and I said, "Ha! You trusted Denver." That's taunting. Throw the flag on that. Or not, because that's what happens here. We're competing to see who does best on our picks.
Yeah.
So there should be some riling up. There should be some of that. Whenever you taunt somebody, maybe you grab your private area in their face, their junk.
Yeah.
Your bait and tackle, your twig of berries, whatever you want to do. If you grab that and like hump it in their face, there you go. That may be a little bit much because there's still children watching.
The only time you should
if you yell some things in their faces that maybe aren't appropriate for TV, okay. But if you're just staring at the sideline, like, yeah, look at me. I just sacked your quarterback big time. First play ever on the field. Sack your dude. But he didn't say anything. He just looked at him.
Yeah.
That's not a
The
flag.
only time you should get flagged for taunting is if
They doubled down on that too.
Yeah.
Because they fined him.
The only time
We should start a GoFundMe to pay off that fine. I will donate to the GoFundMe to pay off Cassius Marcius, Mark Cassius, whoever he is. If someone has a GoFundMe to pay off that fine, I will donate towards that.
But the only time you should get flagged for taunting is if your team is down by 30, because at that point, you don't deserve to taunt.
No. If you're down by 30, you should get flagged for any celebration, any celebration. If you're down by 30 and you spike a touchdown ball, flag you. If you are down by 30 and you get a first down catch and you do that, flag.
You're down 30. Just get back in the huddle.
Exactly. You guys should be ashamed of yourself if you're down by 30.
Call yourselves professional.
Oh, yeah. Are we taunting them? I want to taunt the refs. Is taunting the refs against the rules?
Absolutely.
That's stupid. I would taunt them all the time. I would get suspended from the NFL.
Yeah.
Because I would taunt the refs. Oh, it'd be so bad. Okay. Anything else?
Nope. That is your breaking season news.
This is Up the Gut Not So Breaking News. News you may have already heard.
All right, guys. This is where I'm actually scheduling a segment that we usually just have on the fly.
Yeah.
This is where I'm calling on you, Bills Mafia. Listen, I'm one of you, been one of you since day one. We're in the Bills pub. You don't see it? It's right there. There's Bill stuff everywhere.
Don't ask about his broken table. He broke one.
I did that before. It was cool. So anyway, Bills Mafia, I'm calling on you because at this point, I would take any Bills player on the team. We already had one, and Reed Ferguson. Great interview. If I spent more time with this, I'd say it's right here, but probably not going to put the card up there. So just go to our videos and find the Reed Ferguson interview. It's a good interview. Great guy. Everybody loves him. I think he's probably one of the most loved Bills players, and he's a long snapper. That tells you how great he is. But we'd take any of it. But at this point in time, I think we need Josh Allen on Up the Gut.
I mean, that'd be big.
And here's why. So I should have asked you this before we play. I need to make up a middle name for Josh Allen. What should it be?
Doesn't he have one?
He does. I don't know it. Actually, I do know it. Never mind. I do know it, okay. But let's make one up and then I'll do the real one.
Joshua Quincy.
Okay, Joshua Quincy Allen.
Yeah.
I'm mostly speaking to you. Joshua Patrick Allen. I think his middle name's actually Patrick.
How do you not know that?
I drew a blank because my name's Clint. Clint Fitzprobel. You've been talking about me. All right, so Joshua Patrick Allen. This one's for you. If you talk to Bills fans, there's some people that said, man, I'm sorry, I was wrong about Josh Allen. There's people that say, Josh Allen wasn't good when he came out. And then there's me. I was pre-day one Josh Allen before we ever drafted you. And here's my story. So in 2018, late March, 2018, the draft's coming on. Mm-hmm. And Buffalo's going to draft a quarterback. This is a well-known thing. We know of one of the 4 top quarterbacks in the draft. Buffalo's taking one of them. One, Josh Rosen. One, Joshua Patrick Allen. One, darling Sam Darnold. And one, Baker Mayfield, who apparently is no one likes in Cleveland. I mean, it's not like you guys have completely turned around your franchise when he's your quarterback. Anyway, so I said, well, which one would I like to have? So I sat down and I watched. Jackson. Lamar Jackson was not talked about much. And I can tell you, I would have said he would be a great running back. Even back then, I would have said that. So, no, those were the 4. Sorry, Lamar. I didn't know about you. You weren't talked about. I was working. I was on the road. I was actually in Maryland at the time. So I started watching highlights, and I watched Sam Darnold look good. I watched Josh Rosen look good. Watched Baker Mayfield, a bit arrogant, a bit cocky, but he looked good. Watched Josh Allen. Look good. You know what the difference between all of them was? 3 of them had an offensive line and had all day to throw. One of them was running for his life almost every play. His name was Josh Allen. He was in Wyoming, and he was all over the place, and he would be running from everybody and making throws you'd never seen before in your life. And I said, you know what? With the offensive line that we currently have, with what I've been seeing our quarterbacks have to go through, this is the guy we need because he's the guy that puts the team on his back and does what he has to do. When a play breaks down, he knows what to do. And in the NFL, these other guys, they're not going to have those offensive lines that they had in college. They're not going to have stupid wide open wide receivers like they have in college. And I saw Josh Allen. I said, I hope we get Josh Allen. And I do have someone to verify that I said that before we drafted him. So then we get him.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes in. I don't think he started his rookie season, but he came in pretty quick. And I think he even got injured his rookie season. But I watched him, and I watched him compete. And compete he did. He made plays. Was he the best? No, but he was trying, and he was working with very subpar receivers. Kelvin Benjamin was wide receiver number 1. Zay Jones, wide receiver number 2. I don't even remember who our tight end was at the time. It might have been that one out of Miami. If you guys know his name, you can comment it. But he was working, he's running for his life then too. He would at times have to put that team on his back and go for it. And I said, oh, this guy's going to be good. But when I knew 100% that we were going to be a playoff team for a long time after the Houston playoff loss. I learned more about Josh Allen after we lost the game than I learned about him in 2 seasons before that. What I learned is that guy did not like to lose.
Yeah.
That he is a competitor through and through. When I watched him give his post-game press conference after that Houston loss, he looked like he might throw up. Anytime something hurts you that bad, you will do anything in your power not to let it happen again. And since that's happened, Josh Allen has been a top 5 quarterback. I could argue top 3 quarterback in the NFL ever since the play he made. So Josh Allen, I am not just a fan. I mean, I will geek out a little bit. I'm not going to lie. And it's weird because I'm a almost 40-year-old man and you're just a 20-year-old kid, basically. But I will geek out just a little bit, but then we will settle in on the interview. But I have been there since pre-day one. Did I follow you in college? No. I don't watch a lot of college. I don't know about Fireball. I do have the sweatshirt. But when it came to the Buffalo Bills, you're the guy I wanted, you're the guy I got, and you're the guy I've loved and watched and rooted for ever since and always been behind. So that's why Josh Allen, Joshua Patrick Allen, first of his name, son of Daddy Allen. Don't know his name. I don't follow him that close.
Probably Patrick.
That would be pretty funny. You should be on Up the Gut. And if Bills Mafia, you can make that happen, tag him. I will cut this segment out at some point. We'll upload it. But that's why Josh Allen, that's the here's why of the segment. All right. Sorry for hijacking the show.
Are you though?
Yeah. That was a long story.
All right. So then let's hurry up and get into what we do every week.
Well, we're going to review, then pick, right?
I'm making a review real quick.
Okay.
We had a rough week last week.
It was. And I will say, Detroit didn't lose.
No.
They didn't lose.
They didn't lose.
That's a start. And I think I even said it last week that I felt like this one was the one I really wanted to pick Detroit.
You did.
But I couldn't. Who'd they play?
Pittsburgh.
And I probably would have picked Detroit if I would have known Ben was out, but I have made it a rule of mine. Once we make it on the show, I don't change it, regardless of injuries or anything. Once it's made on this show, it doesn't change. So
that's why I didn't change my Packers pick for Kansas City after Rodgers got COVID.
Yeah. So I understand that these picks are with the information given at the time. And so some of these could be better given injury reports. We could, if we made them right before the games happen.
I don't know. I feel like we still would have had a lot of these the same. But I mean, Miami showing up on Thursday night, didn't see that coming.
Somebody did.
Did you?
I don't know. I feel like I said something about it. No, I did. Remember, I said I was Jacoby Brissett for life, and I was going to pick him.
You did.
And then I just said I just can't. Baltimore's just too good. I was wrong on that. But
watching a football team beating Tampa Bay, I didn't see that coming. Brady's usually a lock after a bye.
I do like that Nicky got his revenge though.
I picked New England to beat Cleveland.
Yeah, I should have done that too. But I just thought that maybe Cleveland would show up. I was wrong. But they did. They just come off a big win, and I always forget to factor those in.
Let's see.
Hold on. What was that other one we had different?
Philadelphia and Denver.
Yeah. Somebody trusts Denver.
I couldn't really trust either team. I didn't know which one to pick.
Yeah, Philly's actually showed signs of being better at times. So
I mean, they beat Denver. Didn't blow them out by 40 points, but they showed up against Denver.
They did.
What else? Didn't see San Francisco beating the Rams like that.
Nope.
Didn't see
KC showed up.
This was the Kansas City bounce back game. I didn't think this was gonna be the one.
But KC, you haven't won me back yet. I'm just gonna say that. Because I think you have Dallas this week, and I will not be picking you this week. But if you win this one, I'm back on your bandwagon. I'm just saying.
I picked against Green Bay, so they'll win because that's what works.
Yep. So I'm just going to pick opposite him on Green Bay.
I didn't see Minnesota beating the Chargers, although it was a kind of close game.
By the way, that Green Bay Seattle game sucked.
It did. Aaron Rodgers looked rusty as hell. But that's what happens when you don't get to practice with the team for a week and a half.
Well, it's his own fault for lying to everybody.
He didn't lie.
I didn't.
Not at all.
I just want to be like the cool kids and making all the
and I didn't see Carolina. I didn't realize that McCaffrey was back for this game either.
I mean, you just don't know that. I mean, Miles Sanders could be back for Philadelphia. Could be. So, we don't know for sure.
So we went 5-8-1 because the Pittsburgh Lions game got a tie, so we give ourselves a tie.
Because we do this legit.
All right, it's time to go into week 11. Time to get these picks.
We're going to pick them.
Start with tonight. New England at Atlanta.
Let's go.
Go ahead and say it.
No,
say it out loud.
I don't want to say it.
Say it in front of all Bills Mafia with all your Bill stuff on. Say it. Say it.
Say Mr. Clint Fitzprobel picks New England.
Say it, Patrick Adam Kimmel.
Son of a gun. I have a feeling, and it's probably less of a feeling and more of a wish that I would like Atlanta to win because New England's been making a run off these bad teams to come up on, they're half a game behind us. So, we have a pretty rough stretch here. So we'd like to see them lose one.
Have they not had their bye yet? They haven't had their
They have not had their bye yet. I believe they have either next week or the week after. I think it's next week because I think they may actually have a bye right before us, which is so unfair. But whatever.
I thought you already had your bye.
Yeah, they have their bye before they play us.
Oh, gotcha. I see what you're saying. All right. I'm also picking New England. They're starting to gel together. Not looking like a powerhouse, but a much better team than when the season started.
Don't buy in too much.
No, they
are well coached. They have a great defense and a great run game. But at some point, Mac Jones will have to be what brings them back, and he won't be able to do it yet.
I feel like they're still going to not get past the divisional round of the playoffs.
Okie dokie.
New Orleans at Philadelphia.
Ooh. God, this is the, who do you trust? Because New Orleans still hasn't figured it out. Where's it at?
At Philly.
Give me Philly.
Taking Philly?
Yeah.
And Trevor Siemian might be hurt. Ooh.
And who knows what's happened with Kamara?
Yeah. Yeah, Kamara did not practice. Give me Philadelphia also.
These games are making me sad. Let me smell my bourbon. What a vanilla.
All right. Oh, that's part of the not so breaking news I forgot. Joe Flacco starting for the Jets this weekend.
Oh my gosh, how did we miss that? We love Joe Flacco here on Up the Gut. He used to be our official quarterback.
His official quarterback.
Sorry if I broke your speakers.
His official quarterback. I never signed on that. But anyway, Miami at the New York Jets with Joe Flacco.
It's still not an easy game to pick because Miami's had their ups and downs.
Well, tell you what, I'll start.
They come off. Yeah, you need to.
I'll take Miami.
All right, I'm taking the Jets.
There we go.
Miami just come off a pretty big win.
They did.
And you know what happens off of big wins? Big letdowns. And the Jets with Joe Flacco actually look pretty impressive. So
I don't know. Flacco's first game of the year. I don't know how much practice he got in before this one.
Well, he played some last game, I believe.
Did he? I think
he came in off the bench. I could be wrong.
That's a double
Who
check.
did he play? Did he play us? He may have come off the bench for us and actually got him a touchdown.
Oh, did he? Maybe, yeah.
I think he did.
All right, Washington.
It was against the backups, though.
Yeah. I'll say it was garbage time. Washington at Carolina.
You know what? Cam Newton's buying 50 tickets and T-shirts. Give me Carolina.
I'm also taking Carolina because, that's another piece of news I forgot. Oh, now I'm drawing blank on his name. The defensive.
Oh, Chase Claypool's out for the year.
No, not Chase Claypool. Chase Young.
Chase Young, whichever.
Chase Claypool plays for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he's a receiver.
Fine.
I gotcha.
Yes.
If he goes out for the year this game, just call me Nostra Fitzprobel.
But yes, I will also take Carolina because they finally have a running game again, and Washington is missing their best defensive player. And I think Cam's going to do minimal throwing. I think they're going to do a lot of options. Yeah, a lot of options. And I think they're just going to run towards a victory over Washington. All right. Indianapolis at Buffalo. Clint takes the Colts.
You're first on this one, buddy.
Yeah, Clint takes the Colts. I'm taking
Pretty
Buffalo.
Pretty sure Clint's going to take Buffalo, even with Spencer Brown being out and Josh Allen having to deal with DeForest Buckner all up in his face all game. They learned their lesson. They will be better. And unfortunately for Carson Wentz, who, congratulations, Carson Wentz, on baby number 2, born this week.
Sucker.
Congratulations. We know that I'm a Wentz fan. So I'm sorry, but you're going to be tired. You're going to be wore out. You didn't get your practices in, and you're going against the secondary where every single one of them got a takeover last week. 4 interceptions and a forced fumble.
A takeover?
Take away. Sorry. But they took over the game with their takeaways and their turnovers. And come on now. Good thing I'm not Patrick and I'm Clint today because I'm not paying much attention.
All right, Detroit at Cleveland.
Is this you or me? This is me.
It doesn't matter. It's a Detroit game. I'm taking.
Oh my gosh! You know what? Who are you taking?
I'm taking Cleveland.
Oh my gosh!
Cleveland just got railroaded by New England. There's no way they're going to come out and play that flat again.
No, I can't see them doing that either. Oh,
what was the final that New England gave? 45-7.
Yeah, it was bad. So,
yeah, Cleveland's going to come out motivated this week.
All right. Well,
you want to take Detroit?
Nah, give me Cleveland.
You feel the heart of the cards?
I really want to. You guys have no idea how much I want to pick Detroit every week, but I still have the game lead, even though we split.
Yeah, you're still 4.
4?
Yeah.
Still at 4. So I'd like to maintain that. So I got to pick smart, not by like what I want to do. But Detroit, prove me wrong.
Picking by your
do
heart.
it.
Picking by your heart is what got you this lead.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
All right, San Francisco with Jacksonville. I'm never picking Jacksonville. Never picking the Jacksonville.
Yeah. Give me San Francisco.
Taking San Francisco. You sure?
Yeah, I'm checking messages and
I felt a little hesitation in that one.
Yeah, because it's in Jacksonville and San Francisco. Although they played well against the Rams, that's a division game that can happen. That's a big win. Big win follows big letdowns. Jacksonville, although they lost last week, were in it. They pulled in and tried to win it. So it's a possibility that they could do some more. They're getting there in San Francisco. You know what? Give me San Francisco.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Now, but that remember, big wins, big letdowns. Big division wins are still big wins. So look for San Francisco being all high and mighty to travel to the East Coast. They could get railroaded. Josh Allen. I'm just saying, Joshua, non-Patrick Allen.
No, it is Patrick though.
I don't know what the other one is.
Oh,
Josh Allen on the Jaguars.
Oh yes, that Josh Allen.
Yeah, the other Josh Allen.
All right, Houston at Tennessee.
Oh, give me Tennessee.
Yeah.
I mean, Houston, I want to pick you because I need Tennessee to start losing games so Buffalo get the number 1 seed. Listen, we are still biased. We try to give you as straight as we can. I will tell you when I'm being biased. And you hate the Packers.
I don't hate them. I just hate seeing them be bad.
I'm telling you, one of these days we are going to we have a couple of local distilleries that we've talked about doing maybe a live Sunday show. If you guys are interested in that, if you guys want to watch us drink booze and watch football at a distillery, just comment right here. Just comment because we have one and we'll go and we'll make sure it is a time when the Packers game is on and we will live watch the Packers game. And you guys can see that he does not love the Packers. He loves after the Packers win. He loves Packers in the offseason. But when they're playing and if they're losing or even if they're winning when they're playing, he still hates them, and you guys will see this. We'll put it on camera. So if you feel this, if you want this,
I don't
watch this when it's archived. This is what we need. Watch it when it's archived. Say, I want to see Sunday, or I want to see Ahlers hate Green Bay, or I want to see Sunday up the gut. And then hashtag, what is it, West Bottoms? Is that what the whiskey's called?
The robot face?
Yeah.
I think so. I can't see it from here.
Yeah. Hold on. Could you jump up and get it
Oh,
so I don't have to write? Just see
Don't
what
change
it's
that.
called.
Your pick's all gone.
I'm not going to touch that. You do it in pen anyway. I found out that things can't be changed.
Yeah, West Bottom.
Is it just West Bottoms or West Bottom Whiskey Co?
Well, West Bottom Whiskey Company.
All right. So hashtag West Bottoms, and we will go there and we will watch Ahlers hate Green Bay.
Again, I don't.
But you guys have to come back when it's archived. So after we go off live, because I see hashtag Archibald is better than Green Bay. I bet TTBG would meet you there. I bet you that those Taste Bud guys would love to meet us at West Bottoms. So if you guys want those Taste Bud guys up the gut union at West Bottoms, KC Whiskey Company, watching him hate the Green Bay Packers, come back when it's archived, hashtag West Bottoms.
Look, I don't hate the Packers. I just get very mad when they fuck up.
You will see what I have seen, and then we will make that decision. We'll let the people decide.
Look,
we will start a Twitter poll after they watch you.
I don't spend money on things I hate. That's why I have this.
You just wait, and we'll let the people decide.
It's not hate, Jared. It's just anger. I get angry at the things I love when they don't perform to my expectations. That's all it is. All right. Speaking of which, Green Bay at Minnesota.
I'm going to let you go. This is your team. You go first.
Even healthy, they always struggle in Minnesota. With everybody not being at 100%. But Kirk Cousins gives away a lot of games. Not last week, though. Last week, they held on and beat the Chargers. I'm going to take Minnesota in this one.
Son of a gun. I'm going to take Minnesota, too. Just because, I don't know. They just – honestly, I should take Green Bay because Green Bay has let me down less than Minnesota. And I said I'd pick opposite of him. But it's already down in pen, so we'll just keep it as is.
Minnesota.
We'll keep it as is. He doesn't realize the thought process that goes on here. All right.
Baltimore at Chicago.
Baltimore just got beat by the Miami Dolphins. You know what happens after you get beat by the Miami Dolphins?
You win?
Yeah, give me Baltimore.
Especially if Khalil Mack ends up not playing, give me Baltimore.
You could have Allen Robinson. You could have Trubisky back. And I would still go with Baltimore on this one.
Well, they're on offense. They're not going to.
They could score
Allen Robinson
points.
will make a bigger difference.
Trubisky's amazing.
Is he better than Justin Fields?
Yes. 100% right now he is. Will he be overall in his career? Probably not.
Yeah. All right. So we still only got one game difference so far. Cincinnati at Las Vegas. Ooh, Cincinnati at Las Vegas.
Well, I know who I'm picking. Do you know who you're picking?
Not just yet. Who you got?
I'm going Cincinnati. And not because KC put a whooping on Vegas and it's just they're bad, but I told you this downfall was coming. This step down because of no coach, because of all the players shooting or pointing guns and threatening to kill people and wrecking cars into people. And they've got too much going on. There's distractions now. Sorry, but don't count a lot from Vegas anymore. Because my name's Clint Fitz Pro Bowl, and you've been talking about me. I should have done an accent to start, but then it would either be insulting or just sound horrible.
You know what? I'm gonna take Vegas. I'm gonna take Vegas because I think they're gonna learn from their loss at KC. Cincinnati's coming off a bye, so I think they're gonna be just a bit rusty, having lost and gone to a bye, then come back out and going on the road. I think Vegas will eke this one out.
So
we got two different now.
There we go. We're getting there.
So we're probably going to split them again.
Probably. But wait, that's going to be something else we'll leave up to the people.
All right. What?
Let's finish. We only got 5 games left, whatever.
Arizona at Seattle.
Ooh. Have we heard about pocket quarterback?
Nothing new.
Seattle has got to be coming back, but I think I might have said last week. If I didn't say it last week, we said it at some point. He said, well, Russell Wilson's back. I'm like, well, if you remember, they weren't that great with Russell Wilson before. And it comes down to it.
After last week, they have nowhere to go but up.
I am going to go out on a limb here. I'm going to stretch out here and let Matt pick first.
They can't.
I already know who I'm going to pick. It will not change off what he does.
Seattle cannot play that bad twice in a row. And I think. Let me double check to be sure. I'm going to do a little bit quick of crack research, double check the Kyle Murray status.
All right.
I didn't see anything new in the injury report, but let me see if maybe they did something earlier in the week about his status.
If Kyler Murray's playing, I will probably pick Arizona. But if Kyler Murray is still listed as out, I am going Seattle. For the same reason that he said, they can't play that bad again. And without Kyler Murray, this team is not the same team. They need Hops and Kyler Murray to be the best possible team they can be. And they're on a little bit of a slide right now that if Kyler comes back, I think they can fix.
Yeah. No, they definitely need Kyler Murray back. Because you can have all these great receivers, but if you got nothing but backups throwing the ball, eventually it's going to catch up to you.
Do you guys want to smell this? Like, it's so good.
Yeah, put it under the mic. See what they get. All right, so it says he's pretty close to making a return, but nothing's official yet.
Are they 8-2 or 7-3? They're right in that range. I think they've only lost 2. So because
they lost last week.
Yeah, I think that was their second.
No, because
Green Bay and that one.
They were undefeated when they went to Green Bay. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then they beat without Kyler. They put a shellacking on somebody, the 49ers, without. So give me Seattle because I think that they have a good enough record that even if Kyler's close, if they had lost, 4 games, they'd be like, we need to start him. Yeah. But right now, I think they're going to give him one more week, make sure he's fully healed. So give me Seattle.
Yeah, same here. If I don't know Kyler's playing, I'm not picking Arizona.
Oh my gosh, that smells so good.
All right, Dallas and Kansas City. Here's the big one.
I already stopped picking Dallas.
You're picking Dallas.
KC, although they played very well, and I noticed things that I hadn't seen, passes that weren't getting completed. Patrick Mahomes staying in the pocket, not running too quick, not getting too antsy. So Kansas City.
I lost my earpiece.
Mine's dead.
I know, but
it's out of my ear.
I like wearing it. It makes me look official.
It does make you look cool. I took mine out. I actually probably put it back in my ear.
I like keeping it hidden under my hat.
So apparently I was not prepared. Oh, it should be something happened then because it still says it's charging. So all right, I have my earpiece back. Now I'm cool.
Mine's probably dead. Whatever.
So they did the right things. They're showing what they need to show to be the Kansas City we all know and love. But Dallas is playing really well, and Dallas is definitely the team to beat, and we are in KC, so that will root towards them playing against a dome team. But if KC shows out this game, I said I'm back on that bandwagon, as is. Dallas is the team to beat in this game. KC fans, that's true too.
I'm with you. I think this might be the best offense that KC's played against this season.
We have a request. I know we're doing picks. We need smelling notes from Matt.
No, you don't.
Listen, it was requested by the people.
Yeah, it's booze.
Yeah, it's booze.
Yes, sir.
God, so good. So good. Okay. So who do you – you picked Dallas? Sorry.
Yeah.
You killed him.
Yeah.
Killed him.
Pittsburgh and Chargers.
Chargers.
I bet it's another tie.
That would be funny. Green Bay would be whatever, and 2.
Pittsburgh.
Whatever. Again,
you got to pay attention.
I'm only half here right now.
So you take the Chargers?
Yeah.
Okay.
You?
I too will take the Chargers.
All right, I'll let you pick this last one first. I am a very gut picker. Like I know a lot of information just from having watched them, so I formulate my picks pretty quick.
Giants and Tampa Bay. I will take Tampa Bay on that one.
That was a tough one.
Yeah.
Give me
the Giants.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
NYG.
Okay, so
we only got 2 different.
Two
picks.
different. Want you guys either live or if you guys are watching archived, after you've commented whether or not you want to see us to the West Bottoms KC Whiskey Co. So we can see Matt hate the Green Bay Packers. Also, I want you to throw down.
Let-
Do you think we'll
just
split? Do you
real quick.
think one goes 2-0?
Not hate the Packers, hate their ineptitude.
He hates the Packers,
No,
and you
he
guys will
doesn't.
see. Again, we'll let him. We'll let you guys be the deciding factor there. But you guys think what are the two we got different? Miami and the Jets. Who do you think? Who do you think's going to get that one?
Center. There we go. Not center.
And then Cincinnati and Las Vegas, the Raiders and the Bengals. So do
I
I
really
go
feel
2-0?
like
Does he go 2-0, or do we split like
I
we
really
usually
feel
do?
like Cincinnati, Las Vegas is a toss-up, though. I don't.
I would see the Jets in Miami being a division game, being more of a toss-up than the other one. I feel more confident in the Cincinnati coming off a bye, even though they're on the road in a dome. I feel a little more comfortable about them, even with Vegas coming off that big loss to KC. They're going to try to pick it up, but I mean, they got a special teams coach as their coach.
No, they're good. Coach Chuck. Wait, no, he's gone.
So,
Coach Chucky is good.
2 comments that we've asked from you guys this week, if you could do it, and just one like button. But 2 comments. If you want to see us at West Bottoms to see him hate the Packers, and who do you think's going to win in the 2 split games? 1-1, 2-0, 0-2. You guys decide. And if in the process you haven't clicked that subscribe button, a like, a comment, a subscription, it's easy. How easy, Ailers?
So easy. All right.
Okay, so we've done our picks. Yep. We've done our here's why.
Do you have anyone you need to flip this week, Clint?
You know, I did have one.
But you lost.
But I forgot about it.
Well,
it's been a while since I watched some football. It was probably, I mean, we can flip the refs. We can.
That's a given.
Do you have one?
I don't. Not this week.
You know what? I told you we'd flip somebody. So give me a second to think back on my week of football. Let's see. Was there any personal fouls? Anything? No. Should I do a fantasy one?
Yeah, if it made you mad.
I don't know if it made me mad, but
I think we have the same one actually. Yeah, hit the tag.
Yeah, we're doing it.
Hit the tag.
Hey, watch this. Flippin'. Dadgummit.
I know who it is.
1, 2, 3.
Gesicki!
0 points.
In a win.
0 points.
In a win. You weren't even injured. You were out there the whole time.
Like, I'm usually got your back.
He's the one that talked me into drafting you.
I have your back. But it seems like Brissett's in there when you don't have to and you just catch left-handed balls. I mean, come on. Does Brett Favre need to get you your left-handed footballs?
He's right-handed.
I know, but he likes left-handed footballs. There's a thing I saw.
I know what you're talking about.
It happened. But Gesicki, man, 0.00. I believe I lost one of my leagues because of you.
I mean, not the one you play B, and you still beat my ass.
Yeah, that happens. But Gesicki, come on, man. Like, but I didn't start Dawson Knox.
I had you in my money league. I still won the week, but not because of you.
So Gesicki, I am not usually one that lets fantasy get in the way. I don't want anything to happen to your family. I don't want any bus crashes. I don't want people to forget how to read. But come on, man.
But
0.00 is not what you do when you're on a professional football team. So,
especially when your team wins.
So Michael Gasowski, Mr. Gesicki, flipping. Dadgummit. A rare agreement here.
Still a little mad at him.
It's a rare agreement, especially as you guys know how I feel. But we are sitting here almost an hour, which means it is 7:20, and at 7:20, something goes live. And I told the people we would have you guys out for the start of the game.
That's right.
I see it right here on this TV. The game is starting up. So, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Remember, hashtag West Bottoms. If you want, hashtag West Bottoms KCCO. He hates the Packers.
I don't hate the Packers.
Just give me who's are we splitting, or is Ailers winning, or is Patrick winning? So hashtag split, hashtag Ailers, hashtag Clint. Pick one, do it. But thank you so much for watching, and I will let Matt do what Matt does. Oh, and if you didn't see, we did go live with the Taste Bud guys this last Friday.
I think so.
This last Friday, we went live with them. It is on our channel. We did some blind bourbon review, and he drank non-bourbon. So check it out. But I'll let him finish up the way he does best.
We just got to do this quick. But you guys know the drill by now if you've watched us. We need the channel to grow.
If you're Troy Aikman right there, you got to tell somebody.
Yeah, he tells someone. Everyone, just tell one person a day. But at the very least, tell your moms about it. Quick, Patrick, who am I?
Matt?
I'm Mike Gesicki during Thursday Night Football.
Oh!